Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. And this time on the old magic roundabout we have got Corgi Toys 007 Lotus Esprit. Yeah, and it isn't fully fully working order, you fool. Yeah, so it needs to tidy up basically. So we're going to have a look at this one. While you watch us go around for a minute or two, I'd just like to say thank you very much to my new subscribers and hello to all my old ones, and I hope you're all okay. It's a lovely hot day today. There we go. Let's get this off the magic roundabout and have a look at it on the bench. Okie then, here we go. Yep, this is the ticket, this is the boy. These fold in, and that goes in, it clicks in. But it's not clicking in very well, it keeps springing out. That's because I've already took the base off, I've already undone the base, but that clicked in, fine, no problem. But I wanted to release it, I want to keep it released, so that it takes the tension off the spring when I crack it open, because the tension's on the spring, crack it open, it's going to fly all over the place. So safest way is to eject it. Job done. Now that's the front bit what operates that, operates the wings and the tail. And in here we have the I don't know if you're about to see them, but the missiles go in there and operated by this top button here. So you can just see, if you look carefully, I'm getting the right light, you'll see some arms coming across. Yeah, that operates that. So there we have it. There's a 007 sticker on the front, which I've got, and I've also got the, I think, let me just check a second, I'm pretty sure I've got all the stickers and the missiles for this. I had to wait a while for the missiles because they kept going out of stock. Let me just have a look at my transfer box, what we got here. White one, I think they're in here somewhere. White one here, it's auto services, yeah, I think they're in here. I think, can't see them. Ah, yeah, what else we got here? Right, yeah, there's the missiles, and that's the 007 in there. And in this one, I think, is the sticker for the front and back lights and what have you. We'll have a quick look while we're here. Come on, get over. That's in here somewhere. There it is. These open, peel that back. Should be in there. Yeah, there you go, look. That's it. These are stickers, not decals. Try to get this to focus, I think. Yeah. So they go on the front and back. Slide them back in there so we don't lose them. So that's what we got there and there. Right. Put them to one side. So there we go. Rivets. Two at the front, one at the back. It's got a bent axle there and bent wheel axle there. So it was very tight to get this off. It's a job to know where to get your screwdriver and help it along a little bit, but I did manage to get it. Just gently prise it open. So let's have a look now. When you're doing these things, I suggest that you do it very carefully, because you don't know what you're going to dislodge in here. Right, okay, there we go. Put that down carefully. Don't want to knock anything and send the springs flying somewhere. Right, well, we got some fluff. some fluff there, and this looks like some sort of sliding bar there. 2 grooves. We'll see what they do later, but I think the wheels have got to be cut out of there, ground out, just like the old Matchbox or Hot Wheels, I suppose. So that's not important, not bothered about that. Right, let's have a look underneath here. Let's turn this over. Oh my God, look at that. Look at the size of that spring. That's huge. Good job I didn't fly off, wasn't it? Take your eye out. Right, let me just see if I can have this. If I push that in. Hold those 2 in. I see. Okay. Right. These fins look to me to be quite loose fitting, these fins. I think you can just lift them out. They're in there. That's folded. Because when you buy it, I mean, I did look a long time to get another one of these, incomplete. I mean, they're not expensive, don't get me wrong. I think about 5 or 6 quid or something. But finding one without any broken parts, mostly it's the fins what are broken off. One or both fins. And, you know, I did think about buying one and making my own fins, but I thought, well, for the price, they want complete ones. There was even really good condition ones for about 6 or 7 quid. So I thought, well, I want a tatty one, obviously. There'd be no point otherwise. Right, and I think here, these are the missile pods underneath, there and there. Look at that spring. A bit more fluff there. This is the thing, this here must be a thing that slides on that. There. Looks like it. Yeah, that slides on there. Right, okay, let's have a look. Check it underneath. Yeah, it don't seem to be anything. That seems to be at an angle. Oh. Okay. Right, let's get this spring off first then. Clear some of the fluff away. See what we got. See what's happening. Alright. So let's release the spring. Lift this piece up. Okay. Right, so that's one piece, and the fins are still in place. I don't know how you get them out of there. Let's have a look. Turn it up that way. Want to break these, do we? Push that right forward. Pull it out. Put that forward, pull it out. Right, okay, that's those 2. That's that, that's that. These are separate. So you got this. Goes into the slot there. So that'll go back in there. Alright. And that will probably sit over the top. Like that. Okay. So we take these out. Both sides. Push them over there. Get rid of that over there. So now, more rivets. Sod it. Yeah. More rivets there, 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 and there. Yeah, they've got to come out. So we've got some more rivets to take out. Yes, that releases those. This is the mechanism there to operate, release and operate the missiles. This is, as you can see, it comes out the back there. Look. There and there. Let's get my tweezers a minute. Yeah. Yeah, these got to come out. Okay. I'll take a minute and I'll get these out best I can. Carefully. Well, I'm going to glue this back in anyway, so what I'll do, I'll drill these down, because if you look at them, they're not. That's the rivets there. Look. Well, the post really. So I'll get a drill in them. Get them off. Then we can get this all out. All right. Back in a sec. Okay then. I managed to drill these rivets out. Well, took the tops off them anyway. If you're going to do this, a word of advice from me, that make sure you drill them out as far as you can properly, because this plastic is quite brittle, and if you don't and you lever it, you're liable to break it or crack it. So I like to be very careful drilling these out. As you can see, get them as clear as possible without trying to force it up. If you force it up, you'll snap it. So I have took the pressure off this, says he. So it's chucking it down in rain today. Big change from yesterday. Trying to remember how I got it off now. That's it. Just gently, and I mean gently, lever it off. Now what I've done with this, I've actually levered it off, but I haven't actually removed it completely, so I don't know what's underneath there any more than you do. So that's it. Let's have a look now. So if we lift that off, and what we're left with is this. That's a big chunky mechanism for the missiles, because obviously on the roof there you slide that back and forwards. If I put my hand there, slide that, you can see, look, that's operating the missiles. Okay, so I would say then you can just completely lift that out. That's the lever on the top. And should be able to, and I'll pull it out. So that's the mechanism. I don't know if you can see, I'm going to try and get that right. See that I'm just moving in there. I think it's a bit weak because it's no real, if I let go of it, it's not really returning quickly. If you look inside the hole, especially this one, when you push it back to release the missiles and then release it, you've got to really, looking at it, I think this one's catching on its way back, so we'll have to look at that. We'll have to look at that. Just a second. Where am I? Just wait 1 minute. Let's just try something here. Let's move that out of the way a second. These are aftermarket repo missiles. So we'll have a look. They were going that way, I would say. You'd have to push it back and push them in a bit. Right, push them in. Yeah, not really. I don't know how far they're supposed to go in. Oh, right, okay. So you've got to push them right in. Okay. Give you a while I just fiddle about with this. I enjoy mucking about with stuff like this, just to see the best way to get this to operate. Alright, so if I hold that like that, that missile's got to be pushed right down like that, and then right, that's it, as far down as it'll go, I suppose, and then there you go, it'll come out. Right, that's that then. So I don't think I'm going to need to take that apart, but I think the weakest link is this piece here. I think that's the weakest link. I might try, but I don't want to ruin it. This won't come out anymore that way. But I was thinking of maybe stretching this a little bit to get a bit more spring on it. But I could pull it, I don't know. I was thinking maybe lifting that over and pulling it back a bit. But anyway, that's that. That's the mechanism. So we can put that to one, put that in the box. And then we got the glass. Plastic glass. So basically that's it then. And this stripped. So we can get on and strip this now then, can't we? Make sure I've got all these back in place. That fork. So just to recap, we'll just get all the bits out. Now you can see what we got. And the spring. So that's what we got. I left the wheels in there. I don't need to get the wheels out, but yeah, that's what we got. What I'm going to do now, I'll do it off camera, is I'm going to put it all back together again, just so I can get my head around how it all goes back together. All right, yeah. So next time you'll see this, it will be out the stripper, and we'll be cleaning the metal up. Okay. See you then. All polished up. Best I can get. Got a bit of a shine on it. I've just gone round with it. Drilled the post. I'm not drilling these two posts because they weren't really like mushroomed over posts like you got at the back here. They're more like just sort of splayed out, and it clicks in quite tightly. So I'm going to leave them in there. they look more like they were originally, because all I've done is just drilled it out. See what I mean? They are quite tight in there. So that's that. So that needs priming now. I've been up and washed everything. Everything's all clean now, all washed. Just got a window to do. The window didn't come out too bad. It's got some scratches on here, so I'm going to run the sanding sticks over that, so you get some of the scratches out. See what happens. It's black all the way through. See that? Look at this. Look, that's smooth, right? And overlook. That's louvered. So I reckon that's smooth on the inside, and that's louvered on the outside. How mad is that? There must have been a reason for that. That's louvered on the outside. That's smooth on the inside. That's rigid on the inside. So are the side peats. But then if it's smooth, that's well weird. Anyway, so that's what needs to be done, and this needs to be primed. So when I get on a primer then, I'll show you when they're primed up. When I get up and clean this, all I use basically, let's have a look. You've seen me do this before. Get the sanding sticks out. Reasonably rough one. I think this is about 180 to 40, and just go over it. Try and get some of the scratches out. I dare say you won't get them all out, but make it a little bit more presentable, won't it? So I'll just show you that bit. Let's give it a wipe, and we'll get another one out. Not that one. We can go, yeah. We got that one. Who's that sitting in your eyeballs funny? This might be a mistake, but we'll have a look. Might give this a coat of gloss lacquer to bring out the shine. It is gloss black. So I want to do this all around and then give it a little dusting of lacquer. Try and bring it up, we'll see. Yeah, it's got quite a few scratches out, look. Yeah, just keep rubbing away. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. Start to squeak a bit now, so we've got a bit on it. Yeah, it's coming. It's better, isn't it? This is the buffer side, this one, real smooth. Buff it up, buff it up. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, she's coming up. Tommy's gone in the cleaning polish, whatever it is, floor polish, clear, whatever you use, pledge. Alright, just a sec. There you go, look. Look at that. That's better, isn't it? Got a few swirls in it, but better than the scratches this side. Look, scratches that side. At least it's smooth. Yeah, that's presentable. Like I say, you're going to get swirls in it. I might try a bit of volatile salt on there. Finish it off. Okay. Right. So I'm going to carry on finish that windscreen off. Get some primer done. And we're moving forward. Onwards and upwards. Catch you in a bit. Right, we've done the white primer. So all we've got to do now is put the white gloss on. I did the white primer, it helps it get in the grooves. Because, you know, sometimes white doesn't get in the grooves. You paint over grey or something like that. So I'll give it a coat of white primer. And we'll see where we go from there. So I'm going to get the camera set up. And we'll give it a coat of gloss white. Okay. See you in a second. Right, I've got a part tin. I'm going to use BMW Alpine White. I've got a fresh tin today, but I've got a part tin here. I'll use this on the base. Right, see what she's like. Just a light coat on there. Right. I'll give it a light coat on this one then. Good old shaker. Right, that's a light coat done on that one. So we'll give these half hour to dry and then I'll give them another coat. Then we'll have some lacquer on. So next time you see it, you'll have the lacquer on it. Okay. Time again. There's a lot of bits here. So we're all done. We're all lacquered. I'll give it a couple of days for the lacquer to harden off. Put the decal on the front there. Really, it would have been nice if it had been a decal and not a sticker. I've done that. Put the sticker on there. Sticker on there. I got them as a set, so they're there. Everything's done. So now, drum roll please. Boom. We're going to put this together. So I'm going to move this. What I've done here, I've made a little block. Got a bit of polystyrene. And I've put a little hole in there. Cover it with cloth. Because when you put it together, where is it? Where's the bit I'm looking for? Yeah, this bit. This bit pokes through the roof. Yeah. I don't want to put in pressure pushing down that because it's going to move everything up and down inside. So I thought I'd do that. Give that a go. So I'm going to move all this out of the way. Slide this out of the way. And then we can get on. Yeah. Right. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. You might be able to see it. It's right. The dog's behind me in my chair, so I've got to be careful that I don't run over his paws. Okay. First off, body. See, that goes in a little groove like that. You see that? Put the glass in. That came out quite nice and clean. Slot that in. The missile mechanism is not brilliant. I have tried 2 or 3 different methods trying to get it to work better, but it's well worn, so there's no guarantee it's going to be great when it's done. Right, this has to feed, this bit here feeds underneath the glass there, into the slot, and then just woggle it around a little bit until it fits in there. Right, so that'll go in there, that'll stop that from poking up. So that's that bit. This piece, remember, this piece goes to the top because it goes through there. All right. Now this just goes on the floor there. So that should drop on there. I'm going to put a bit of pressure on it to locate it down. That's it, as far as it will go. Hope it's not popping out. Now I'm going to put some super duper on here because I don't want this to come out. Really, I don't want that to come out, so I'm going to put a good bit on there. Basically fill that up. Right there. Make sure it's down. Because don't forget, these originally were pressed in, so we're just making sure. Right, I'm going to let that set up for a bit because I don't want to mess about anymore until that's gone solid. Okay, so I'm back in a sec. This should be dry enough now to carry on. Okie dokie then, next. Put these on. Now, let's try and get this right here. Yeah, put these on. Got the groove, got the slot, that there. Goes in this groove along there. Now be mindful that there is a left and a right side. That's one. You just fit in there like that. Yeah. And they slide back and forward. See that? Okay. So that's that. Then next we have this. And we're gonna, on here you've got these runs, these cutouts. Yeah. These pieces on there go in and top some cutouts, like so. But first, I suggest you put these in. Yeah. Now these, sorry, I'm just trying to move it out of the way. How these go in. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, that goes like that. So, and you want these facing downwards. That's it. So underneath there, you have a channel. So that fits in that channel, like so. Yeah, and then just, when it's in that channel, just bring it round, like that, and click it in. Yeah. Okay, so you end up like this. All right. You got that? Yeah. Do the other one. You can do it this way up. Slide it in the channel. And then just, it's flexible enough, except you do it the right way around. Slide it in the channel. And flick that over the top like that. Dead easy. Okay. So they're sitting like that, and they're sitting down. Okay. Just bring this forward again. Push them to the outside because we want to assemble this with everything out because it's got tension off the spring. Now these two pieces locate over the lump. somehow. That's got it. Oh, I did this earlier on off camera and it went straight on. It's not fiddly, it's just awkward trying to do it on camera. I think that's it. That's got it. That's got it. Just double check. Make sure that's right. Wings are out. I haven't done that. Then your spring. Your spring's got one facing that flat and the other one's at an angle. So if I can remember rightly, that's flat. Or is it that way around? I can't bloody remember now. Let's try it this way around. And just hooks over like that. Okay, you got that? Push it down. That should be it. Now we'll test it by just holding that spring and just now they should. Something not quite right there. Something not quite right there, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on here then? So I'm just trying to, I had it working earlier on and I can't remember. These, when you push in, should go in. They don't seem to be working very well on there. Let's just try these around the other way. No, it's not that way, it's got to be that way. Has to be that way. These don't seem to be sitting right. Flopping about there, look. Right, let me just have a fiddle about this off camera, and then I'll come back to you when I've got it working, and I'll tell you. Yeah, I was right in the first place. There was nothing wrong. I thought there was something wrong, but there wasn't. It was my mistake. Everything was fine. You sit that on there, put the wings in like I did before. So really, before I cut camera, there was nothing wrong. I got it assembled right. Okay. It was just me double checking and not thinking. What it was I couldn't get the fins to go in, and I remembered that they go this piece here, the upright piece, what sits up, goes in this groove here, and that's what keeps it upright when it's together, and that's what folds it down. So yeah, that was my mistake. So we cut the camera for nothing. So anyway, here we go. That's in now. Okay, so there was nothing wrong at all. It was fine. That's all in. So the next step, I've already put the wheels in. Okay, the wheels are already in. Just checking it to make sure they're working all right. Yeah. Right, so the next step then is to put this together. Well, we can pick it up now. Click it together. Hopefully it all clicks together well. We'll get rid of that now. I'll have to put glue in there, obviously. And you'll see now that, see how that works now. Look, it clicks in. Perfect. Perfect. Just make sure it's nice and tight. Put some super glue in here for the back rivet. I'm going to put some round here for the front ones. Using the thin stuff, and hopefully it'll go down in between the rivets. Right. I am definitely going to leave that now to set up real good. All solid. Okay. So I'll put that back in there for a minute. And that's it. So I'm going to leave that set, and then we'll try it all, and we'll put the missiles in. Okay. Give me, well, 15-20 minutes. Yeah. Right, she's all done. She's all done. It's had time to dry. There you go. Don't switch off yet. Right, so that's it. All together. Let's just get the mechanism to work first. Just hope the missiles don't fly out. There you go, that's out. Now the missiles, now this one, I had trouble with this when I was trying to fix it. This one it's dodgy. But there's not much I can do about that. You know, I had the mechanism in it, it's just worn. So hopefully, hands up here, it should spring up. That's one. I ain't got a clue where that went. There, they've gone up. So they do work, but they do go quite quickly. And I've lost one. One's gone on the floor, boys. One's gone on the floor. So I've got to now go find that now. But yeah, it works. So next time we'll see it, it'll be on the roundabout. On the magic roundabout. This is what we started with to remind ourselves. Play worn, bit mucky, in need of a tidy up. There she is, all done. Lotus Esprit, Corgi, James Bond 007. On the old magic roundabout. This was an interesting one for me. I don't do many mechanical ones, but it's something I'm trying to get into. Yeah, it's a shame about the missile launcher at the back. It's okay. It's got a mind of its own. It works when it feels like it, basically. It's a sealed unit, so you can't really get into it to fix anything. So it is what it is. Yeah. Everything else works all right, though. There you are, released the fins. Watch her going around. There you go. Good build, this. Well, I hope you like this one. So, I'd like to say onwards and upwards, and I'll see you next week with a new one. Bye for now.